I could tell they're perky and cute.
They don't go down
here
ever.
for it.
They're like ready for like they're super. My nipples aren't ready, but my tits are. I like my nipples. I like them myself.
I like them.
Yeah, they're pretty.
When did I show you? Oh, I guess
Yesterday,
I showed you both.
you're like, I'm gonna show you my boob. That's what you said. So for me, it was like, that's what I want. I want to be a fuck doll. Like that's just like so hot to me.
Tits.
What the? Did you not do it?
No, I just smiled.
Okay,
It's cute.
3,
We don't have to do it.
2, 1.
Tits.
Good morning, babes and babe lovers. Today I am here with
Redhead Redemption.
Tara Babcock.
So we're talking about boobies.
Boobs.
Yes. Small boobs, medium boobs. We'll call this extra large. Extra large and in charge. So we're filming a video on your channel and on your channel. So if you guys haven't seen them yet, I think you'll like their
Circle jerk our
content.
channels, guys.
Yeah, all sex positive people. Obviously, like that's the only kind of people I have on my channel. Guess who's the ex-porn star? Write it in the comments below. It's not me. So
I feel like, for context, I just say that I've had 3 boob jobs, and my most recent one was I removed them, so mine were pretty close to that. So I've been
This, but on
I've
that.
been on that.
I've had 2 boob jobs.
it makes me feel more masculine that my chest is so small. I feel like I have a man's chest, like not really, but like
I felt like that before
in a
I got
weird
a boob
way.
job.
Yeah, I feel like my chest is so small, like it feels like a dude's chest sometimes. This is a little bigger.
I feel like everything about a woman's boobs, no matter the size, is feminine. You know, there's the like larger areola and the nice nipple that perks out, and it's like, I don't know, like maybe in clothes, but I don't feel like you should feel that way.
But boob confidence, but not nipple confidence.
Yeah,
I have neither.
those things so much.
And you have both. You have nipple confidence now? You said you love your nipples.
I've never
and
hated
you
my
like your
nipples.
boobies.
Even when they were puffy, I didn't hate them.
She
because
loves her.
They were,
She's
well,
like,
they're really
look,
nice.
look,
nipples.
just
They're
look
like,
at them.
they're really pink. Okay, that's cute. And the only
That's
time I ever
cute.
didn't like them was when they're really puffy. But I got a boob job when I was like 18, and then the puffiness went away. Like it's like the implant filled in the puffiness. It was weird.
Something.
Same.
They get like a little puffy, but it's like normal puffy now, and now they're just cute.
Yeah, I think.
The end.
I don't like. I don't like my like the surgeries left some. You've seen them, like they're not. I don't have like scars on my boobs or on my nipples, but it's like under, and then my muscles are a little messed up from how they do the implants. So like my muscles like separate, and I don't like what my boobs look like. Like I can do this.
It's crazy,
Like,
right?
if I can do this.
Yeah, I can
Isn't
do
that
it.
crazy?
I
That
don't like it.
You can do it too.
It's cool.
Is it because both of you had?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's under the muscle.
Oh, that's
Mine's like
why, okay.
subfascial.
What are some of your insecurities about your boobs?
Oh, so when I first had them done, it wasn't that I didn't like the size as much. It was that I had those like really pointy boobs. There was no bottom.
Madonna boobs.
Yeah, I had Madonna boobs where they were just like almost like tubular. They weren't like round on the bottom. All I ever wanted my whole life was a teardrop. And through all my boob jobs, I never had a teardrop until the most recent. He took them out, and then
finally figured it out.
He sewed them into a teardrop, so now they're perky as shit. I don't think my natural boobs would look how they look now. He made it look more teardroppy and not like the nipple was like at the end and pointy.
So if he
I also
could
had really puffy nipples, like very puffy nipples.
Puffy nipples.
I had like the puffiest nipples. And
some people like that.
Do you have nipple confidence? Yeah, some people do. Like
no, they're not puffy like they were when I was 18. I feel like I should have waited.
Maybe hormones changed it.
Yeah, I feel like I should have waited because I think my boobs changed a lot because now my nipples are like beautiful.
If he could have taken you to your natural boobs to that right there,
Yeah,
right now, would you have done that?
Yeah, if you could have just gone like the pointy thing and just made it perky, I would have been fine. I didn't care.
So you thought that like the only way to get the teardrop look that
yeah,
you
was
wanted
to get
was
bigger. Yeah. And my first boob job, they still didn't look teardrop. That's why I thought I went as big as you, because that my doctor even said, he's like, the only way you're getting that shape is if you go really big, because then it's just like forcing it to have bottom boob. Because all I ever wanted was bottom boob. I had top boob, I didn't have any bottom boob. I just wanted that. It was a hunt for the bottom boob, man.
If you guys guessed in the comments that you guessed Paige was the adult film performer, she was for a whole year. And a year and a half. Did you feel more confident with your body when you had the big chest during porn?
No.
Or see, that's interesting to me.
As soon as they were that big, I was just kind of like, these are really big, and they just felt like.
Were you worried that people were staring at them?
Well,
or
there were scars on the bottom that weren't that cute, and so those made me feel like.
But wouldn't your boobs hang over the scars when they're that big?
No, but in porn, no. They
yeah,
shoot
you're like,
they shoot. Okay,
every
that makes
angle.
sense.
And
Okay.
they looked so weird because they're so fake from up this. They didn't look. Mine looked weird from that angle. They just looked so artificial.
Definitely rock the flat chest and, look good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was telling them the other day, I think, were you there? I don't know if she was there, but we were talking about how, like, sometimes I do look at chests like this and I'm like, you can have such a cute, like, sporty look, when you're wearing, like, a really, like, a shirt like we're wearing.
I feel like I'm looking at it now. And it
you
looks,
you feel like, she was talking about how it looks like, oh, she's so flat. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, you could go jogging in that outfit. Like, it's so comfortable looking. You don't have to, like, worry about it. So for me, it wasn't as much about an insecurity thing because I did have one boob that was a little bit more conical than the other one, and so it was more of an asymmetry thing for me. My whole life, I've just like looked up to the like gigantic round fake titties,
or whatever.
Yeah, well, I didn't like Carmen Electra. I kind of had like a thing against her, but like Pamela Anderson, you know, like
that's what I'm saying. We grew up in that era.
Yeah.
That was like praised, and I was
I
like,
loved
shit,
it,
man,
and I didn't even.
I'm never gonna be that way.
Like you know, especially when you're doing mirror sex and stuff. So it was something that I did. My first boob job, like I got it done, and then one of the nipples, like as it healed, it kind of migrated like out. I had implants that actually you filled them over 3 months because my rib cage was so small that
so your body had to get used to it before you.
Yeah, like I was like.
Saline?
They were the first ones.
Do they feel real?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, of course.
I dated one girl, like the one girl I said. They were not this big. They were like D's. I didn't even know her tits were fake. They were that good. And she told me afterwards, and I was like, really?
Yeah, if you have like a lot of
a
little bit of breast tissue
really
plus
good
like
surgeon.
not a huge
like
good
really
surgeon.
I didn't give a shit either way. Obviously, it's your body.
My first implants actually had a fill port attached to my rib cage for like 3 months. He would actually inject with a syringe like more saline into it like every couple weeks until we got to like the optimal size, which was kind of crazy. But I wanted to go straight to D, and I was really thin, and I also have like a smaller.
Tip over,
yeah, so like I worked with a surgeon that got my aesthetic down right away. But then I started to feel like they were a little. I was like I could go a little bit bigger. You know, I like the really big boobs, and I really wanted to go with silicone. So for me, it's always been like about just optimizing it. The insecurities that I do have, I'm like, hey, can you work on that? I'm weird with insecurities. I just think of it as like a problem to solve. You know, it's not necessarily like something where I won't show someone or whatever.
That. Yeah.
I want my areola to be big or to be smaller, to be bigger.
To be smaller.
To be smaller on my second surgery, and they did that, but then they're like the same size again.
They made them smaller,
it was
but
weird.
then
They stretch out.
When you get an implant, your nipples get bigger.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a thing? How does it even happen?
It's just the skin. It stretches a bit.
Oh, the skin
so
stretches.
it makes them
not the actual
bigger than it is.
No.
Women are so mental when it comes to sexual things and just sex in general. It's so important to not have any of these insecurities. Even if you have them, don't have them in the center of the front of your brain,
Guys
like when you're
don't
having
care.
sex.
I have a question, If your partner doesn't care at all, does that alleviate it for you, or is it always about you and being in your head?
It helps it. It helps it, but it's still my responsibility. Like, I know that it's my insecurity. It has nothing to do with what women have said to me. It's 100% my problem, my issue. Like, and I know
But
that.
you can't like fully relax even if she's like, that's so hot or whatever. Like whatever you
I
don't
would feel
like.
better. No, for sure. Like, you can help.
I feel relaxed around my husband because I know he thinks I'm like so amazing and stuff, and so I don't feel like whatever. I just personally hate it.
Yeah, for me, I didn't even know it was like this. I thought it was more of like I'm worried what other people would think. But for me, it's just like whatever I think is paramount. Like that's literally all that matters.
Yeah.
So like if someone says something is wrong with my boobs that I don't think is wrong with my boobs, I'm like, yeah, fuck off, you know. And it's like entirely for me, you know. It's not really about the. Obviously, I want my partner to have fun, but it's and that just means you're not a good fit if they don't like something about you that you like.
It's so funny though. Like when I had the huge boobs, I'm just like, I don't want these. I hate them. I just want to have small boobs and rock those cool like V-neck tops and not look slutty. That's what I want and be sporty.
You still look slutty,
but not. It's not as slutty, okay, as when I have huge
casual. What do you
like
call it?
boobs.
Casual skank.
Casual skank.
I look back at old pictures of me with these like literally those boobs, but on me, and I was like, man, that was hot. I wish I could just like wake up and like put on a different pair of tits sometimes, like whatever my mood
They have
is.
those silicone
like girls
tits.
that wear strap-ons, so you could just like put on a new.
I have
pair
the
of tits
push-up bra for the Victoria's Secret where it adds like 18 boobs on top of your boobs. I have that one, so I wear that whenever I feel like having boobs.
I don't know if I feel comfortable like showing my nipples though, like with my boobies.
Why would you show your nipples on YouTube?
Oh, I'm not showing them. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm saying
like
to
what
you.
are we doing?
Can we do this on YouTube or are we gonna get in trouble?
We can. We're not showing anything.
Yeah.
I think you're like the only
have to
girls that I've
say-
ever shown my boobs to that I haven't dated.
Really?
Yeah, I don't just show my tits to I show my vagina to everybody. I don't show my only if I'm getting paid on a YouTube video for it. So let us know what your boobie insecurities are or what body insecurities you have, because I have a lot. And I feel like I've talked about all of them on my channel at
I
one
don't
point or
think
another.
anybody likes their tits. Like honestly.
I've talked about my vagina, my boobs,
people
my
like their
butt.
boobs
I
too.
haven't talked about my butt insecurities. I don't think I have butt insecurities. I actually like my butt. I have a nice butt.
You do
In
have a
these
nice
pants,
butt.
yeah, I like.
In all pants.
So you don't think there's
my
anyone
butt's
that
nice.
feels that way about their tits that she feels about her butt? Everyone has their thing where they're like,
Some.
God,
I don't know.
that's
I've met
nice.
some girls in
Yeah.
porn though that had literally perfect natural boobs.
But that was
like,
perfect
they could
to
not
you.
get. No,
But that's
but
true.
they could
That's
not
true,
get
that's
any more.
true.
They were big, but not overly
too
big.
big.
They were teardrop. They had pretty nipples. They had the curve. They had side boob, and there's nothing to hate. And then the girl would just be like, I just wish my nipples were a little darker.
That's
Or
what she
I
said.
just
Well, that's not a real insecurity. That's like a humble brag. Like the
Yeah.
one thing I would change in my
No,
life.
no.
If I ever had to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let us know your insecurities about your body. Make sure you go and follow these two girls. They're super cute. super sex positive, super bi-ish.
Super biased.
Maybe we'll talk about that on their channels. We're gonna
I feel like I'm bi now. I don't know.
whatever.
It's like a gradient here.
It's a gradient, right? Make sure you subscribe to these two girls and subscribe to me if you're coming over from their channels. And we filmed 2 videos on their channels as well.
Yeah.
So go and check them out. I'll link it below. And other than that, I will see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video. Until then, I say that really fast, right? That's all you're looking at me like that. I love you. Love yourselves. Bye.